think it's going to be a heck of a game. They're really good. They great quarterback, big offensive line, excellent receivers. Defense that plays extremely hard. No big stars over there, but they believe in their scheme, doing a great job.
The Woodlands Highlanders at 15-0, facing the once-beaten Lake Travis Cavaliers in the Class 6A Division I state final at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The familiar number 21 jersey of Highlanders football player Grant Milton, who has been in a coma recovering after suffering a head injury in Waco several weeks ago. Lake Travis opened the scoring as Cavs QB Charlie Brewer connects with Cade Green for the 20-yard TD pass. The extra point was good, and LT led 7-0. The Cavaliers kept it going in the first quarter as Garrett Wilson was on the receiving end of this 3-yard TD pass from Brewer, and it was 14-0 Lake Travis. How about some LT defense? Eric Schmid is back to pass for the Woodlands, and his ball is picked off by Aiden Estrada, the eventual defensive MVP of the game. Estrada with 5 solo tackles as well. LT would increase their lead to 20-0 in the first quarter as offensive coordinator coach Mike Wall and head coach Hank Carter sent in the trick play as Garrett Wilson completes a 28-yard touchdown pass to Malik Barkley for a TD. The big backbreaker came in the second quarter as Lake Travis quarterback Charlie Brewer launched a 62-yard pass to Barkley for a TD. Cavs up 27-0. Brewer completed 28 of 39 passes for 385 yards. The Cavs put up almost 500 yards of offense. The Woodlands finally got on the board just before the break as quarterback Eric Schmid fired a 32-yard dart that was deflected but wound up in the hands of Dylan Casey for a touchdown. The point after attempt was no good, 27-6, LT on top at the half. The Cavaliers got the ball first to start the third quarter after deferring the coin toss, and Brewer completed a 15-yard pass to Cade Brewer, who is not Charlie's brother. Lake Travis up 34-6 after the extra point. Cade with 76 yards receiving to lead the Cavaliers. The Cavalier defense shined as bright as their offense on this day. The Woodlands trying to go deep for a score, but Eric Schmid's pass is intercepted by LT defensive back Jake Foster, who hauls it in on the run in the end zone. The Cavaliers would add another TD as Malik Barkley scored from a yard out, and it was 41-6 Lake Travis after the extra point. The Woodlands trying to answer, but on 4th and short, Schmid is bottled up for a sack. LT head football coach Hank Carter and his Cavalier coaching staff had plenty to smile about on this day. The Woodlands would finally score late as Schmid completed a 9-yard TD pass to Connor Patrick, but too little too late. That was your final. 41-13, Lake Travis wins. Let's hear from both teams, beginning with your state champions, the Lake Travis Cavaliers.
What a legacy the seniors are going to leave. You know, they're as good a football team as we've ever had here, and nobody's ever been a 6A state champion at Lake Travis, and now only the seniors in this group can say that.
We started off with so much talent, and it was just like how to figure out ways to get them the ball. I mean, these guys are the most talented group, and sometimes with that you can have your issues, but never did our guys complain about not getting the ball enough. But man, we just gelled, and I tried to maximize everybody's abilities, and that was a lot. And so, man, I'm so proud of them for how we finished.
I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. Our guys, you know, we've worked so hard for this. Came up short last year. You know, we got a really special group, really just a brotherhood, and you know, we all stuck together throughout the thick and thin this season, and you know, we're state champions.
Just a moment ago, you had a great moment with your brother Michael, who's got 2 rings of his own, including one that was here. Just talk about how good it meant to kind of carry on that winning tradition in the Brewer family.
Yeah, it means a lot. You know, I grew up watching my brother have all that success, and I wanted that, and you know, I finally joined his state championship club tonight, and you know, I know that he couldn't be more proud of me, and you know, I couldn't be more proud of what he did, and you know, just love him.
And what does it mean to you? You broke a national completion percentage record. You have the best completion percentage of any high school quarterback in the country. What is that? I mean, just put that in words.
It means a lot. I think it kind of shows how hard I've worked in the off season. But you know, I want to give the credit to the O-line and receivers. You know, they make my job look easy. We got a bunch of studs on the outside. Malik's a heck of a running back. and our whole offensive line has just played great all year, and they deserve all the credit.
You can't win these games without a signal caller that can play, and just great just over time. I think it takes a little bit of time for an offense to gel with the signal caller. We spent so much time together over the last 3 years. I always tell them that, you know, we got to be the hardest working guys on the field, and that sometimes that means off the field in the film room and so much. But Charlie is awesome. I'm so proud of the way he finished. There are not many errors to his game as a senior, and I'm so proud of him.
They jumped out on us, and we couldn't catch up, and it got hard because it took us out of our game plan, what we wanted to do, and so you're forced into doing some things, and they because they had the lead, they could sit back and play a little bit differently in the secondary, and it just made it tough. But they are a very good football team, and they played better than we did tonight, and they deserve to win.
Like you said, they got that first score early and stopped our offense a couple times in a row, and then after that we just lost all our momentum, and it's hard to recover from that. I mean, we came out, we were fired up, we were ready to make some plays, and they scored and stopped our offense again, and so yeah, I can just say they outplayed us.
Yeah, it was a great season. It was a lot of fun playing with all my teammates. They're great guys. I wouldn't want to have done it with anybody else.
The people that we played and the things that we were able to accomplish over the 16 weeks, you know, this team will go down as one of the best in the Highlander football history.
We usually have a really good student section, but I really feel our whole school has just stepped up this year in support. And the fact that this many people drove this far to see us play, it's fantastic.
5 years ago, Lake Travis did something no other Texas high school football team has done in history, and that's win 5 consecutive state championships. Now we go 5 years later in 2016, and the Cavaliers pick up their 6th state title in school history. Final score, 41-13. Lake Travis defeats the Woodlands right here at AT&T Cowboys Stadium. I'm Jeff Power.
LoneStarGridiron.com.
Hey, did you play Texas high school football? If you did, you're part of an elite group, the Brotherhood of Texas High School Football. All football players, past and present, who have ever suited up in the Lone Star State are eligible. Go to LoneStarGridiron.com/brotherhood. And thank you for the part you played in the greatest sport in the greatest state.
LoneStarGridiron.com. Access the complete history of Texas high school football, over 100 years of information, win-loss records, coaching histories, individual stats, records, and more. Lone Star Gridiron, the authority on Texas high school football.